I am Lindsay and this is Dishwater Dreams, and today I'm going to be showing you my morning skincare routine. I have just stepped out of the shower, so my hair is all like nice and wet and up in the towel, and I know that's not really good for your hair, but there you have it. I don't want to get my clothes all wet. So what I've done so far is when I jumped in the shower, I used my Clinique liquid facial soap in mild. And I'm using the dry combination formula right now because this winter has been just so incredibly harsh for my face, and it's really dry. And it's usually not dry, it's usually very oily. So I usually use the liquid facial soap for oily skin. But right now, that's what I'm using. So I'm going to follow that up with Clinique's Clarifying Lotion 3, which is for combination oily skin. This is going to exfoliate your skin, and even though my skin has been dry, I tried going down to a number 2 or a number 1, and I just didn't feel like it really worked. So you just put a little bit on your pad here, and then just rub in circles around your face, avoiding the eye area. And I always do my neck too. When you are doing your skincare routine, don't forget your neck, because your neck is what's going to show your age first. I always do behind my ears too, because I use hair products and things like that, and I find that I get some buildup behind my ears. And then I usually clean right here as well, because I do have oily skin, and so sometimes I get breakouts. And I also go ahead and use what's left over and clean my back, because that helps my back from breaking out, because I do get breakouts on my back sometimes. So now my face is all nice and exfoliated. So the next thing that I'm going to use is Clinique Even Better Eyes, and this is a dark circle corrector. It has this little applicator that you can use, but I found that if I use that, I actually get too much of the product. So I just put a tiny little bit on my finger, and this just goes on your under eye, and it just helps to lighten up those dark circles. I have like every kind of dark circle imaginable. I have hereditary dark circles, I have dark circles because I have prominent eyes, I have dark circles because I have allergies, and I have dark circles because I am a tired mommy. So this is really the only product that I've ever tried that actually does diminish the color of my dark circles a little bit. It doesn't really make them completely go away, but it does help. So I've really been enjoying that product. And then I follow up with Clinique's All About Eyes Rich all over my eye. And again, it doesn't take a whole lot of this product. I've been using this pot for around 6 months or so, and I still have quite a lot left. So I'm just going to put this over my entire eye area. And I really like this product because it doesn't really have any smell, and it's 100% fragrance free. And I just tried, and it doesn't really smell like anything at all. So that's very helpful when you're putting something on your eyes. So if you can't tell, I really like the Clinique skincare products. So I'm going to follow up with the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. And I just have the small one because, like you said, right now my skin is drier than it usually is. And this is for the dry combination. And I didn't want to buy a large one because I'm guessing that my skin is going to go back to oily as soon as Oklahoma starts doing its normal summer triple digit in the shade humidity through the roof thing. So that just goes all over my face and a little bit on my neck. And because I am going to put on makeup today, I have a couple other steps that I do that I wouldn't do if I was just going to stay at home during the day. And this towel is falling off my head, so I'm just going to lose that for now. And there you go. Nice wet hair. So I'm going to follow up with Dr. Brandt's Pores No More Pore Refiner. I don't have very large pores, but I do have some, and so I'm just going to take a little bit of this, maybe, if it'll come out. Don't tell me this is empty. Okay, there we go. And you don't really need a whole lot of this, and it's kind of skin colored. So I'm just going to put some right here where I have pores that show, and a little bit on my chin, and a little bit right here. You don't really want to put this all over your face unless you have pores that show all over your face. So I just put that where I have the most problem. And this is kind of expensive. It's $45 for a full size. This is a sample that I got in either my Birchbox or my Ipsy box. I can't remember which one. But it was one of the March boxes. So you can check my other videos and see which one it came in. But that did come in one of my samples, and I had a previous sample from Sephora. So I've tried before. It's like a celeb favorite or something. So I will probably be purchasing that somewhere along down the road when Sephora will stop giving me their little samples. And then I'm going to finally, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up with a primer. And right now, the primer that I'm using is one that I got in my Ipsy bag. And it is this Velvet Gel by Phyto-C. This is really, really expensive. I will not be purchasing this because of the cost. But I really do love it. I've used about half of it. And you don't really need a whole lot of this. So it has this little eyedropper. So I use about 3/4 of an eyedropper or half. And this is a very, it's like a, I don't know, it's a gel. It's very smooth. It's very soft. It's obviously sheer. It doesn't have any color to it. And there's something floating in the screen here. So that is my primer. And what I will do now is I will just let that sort of sit on my face, dry my hair, and then I will be ready for the rest of my makeup routine. So I hope you enjoyed this little morning routine. Do you do this much in the morning, or is it just me? I'm about to be 37, so I'm really paranoid about my face starting to look its age, because people generally think that I'm a lot younger than I am, and I'm afraid that someday that's going to go away, because it will. Someday I'm going to look older. So I try to really take care of my face. You know, been using the Clinique skincare for a couple years now, and I really enjoy it, so I'm going to stick with it for now. So thanks for watching and being with me this morning while I get ready. Bye!